Hey T-Squad, it's Kirsty. And listen, this week, celebrities did not come to play. They came to spiral, shade, confuse the internet, and drag us all into it. Because why is there beef resurrecting from the dead? Fan bases doing full FBI investigations. And people catching backlash like it's a hobby? So, yeah, get comfortable, because we've got a lot to get into. We are starting with a feud that refuses to die. I'm talking about Taylor Swift and Kanye West, because somehow, in 2026, we are still here. So here's what's happening. Kanye recently made some cryptic comments, nothing direct, nothing you can pin down, but just enough for the internet to go, wait, is he talking about Taylor again? And you already know Swifties don't play. They immediately started digging up old interviews, connecting timelines, analyzing wording like it's a courtroom case. And suddenly, the entire feud is trending again. Now let's be real for a second. This situation is one of those where nothing is confirmed, but everything feels intentional. And that's what keeps this alive. Because whether it's subtle shade, coincidence, or just fans reaching, the result is the same. Attention, engagement, chaos. And honestly, both names trending at the same time again? That's not an accident. Now moving on to someone who lives in controversy like it pays rent. Doja Cat. Because tell me why she is trending again for Backlash. So here's the situation. Doja has been doing her thing, performing, interacting, being unapologetically herself. But people are split hard right now. On one side, fans saying she's bold, creative, unfiltered. On the other, people saying she's doing too much, calling her behavior off-putting, questioning her attitude toward fans. And here's the real tea. Doja has never been the safe celebrity. She thrives on unpredictability, pushing boundaries, not caring what people think. But the problem is, that same energy that built her fan base is now the thing causing friction. Because audiences love authenticity, until it makes them uncomfortable. And right now, she's making a lot of people uncomfortable. But let's not ignore the obvious. Every time Doja trends like this, streams go up, engagement spikes, everyone is talking. So, is it backlash? Or is it strategy? Now let's get into subtle, calculated, quiet chaos. Kim Kardashian. Because Kim doesn't argue loudly, she posts and lets the internet fight for her. So recently she dropped a few cryptic posts, captions, vibes, timing. Nothing direct, but everything suspicious. And you already know how this goes. People immediately started asking, who is this about? Is this about an ex? Is she shading someone in her circle? And the theories? Wild. Now, here's why this works so well for Kim. She never has to say a name. She just posts, disappears, lets speculation build. And suddenly she's trending without saying a single word. That's not accidental. That's brand control. Because in the Kardashian world, attention equals currency. Mystery equals power. And Kim knows exactly how to use both. Now this is pure delusion mixed with nostalgia. And I mean that with love. Because somehow, Drake and Rihanna are being dragged back into headlines again. So here's what kicked it off. Drake had a recent emotional moment performance, vibe, delivery, and that's all it took. Because fans immediately said, that was about Rihanna. Now mind you, there is no confirmation, no statement, no direct link, but that has never stopped the internet. So now we've got people analyzing lyrics, pulling up old clips, comparing past interviews, basically building a full relationship documentary out of thin air. And here's the thing. Drake has always been emotional in his music. But because of his history with Rihanna, everything gets interpreted through that lens. And Rihanna? She hasn't even said a word. She's just existing. And still trending because of a man's feelings. The internet really said, "We're not over it, so you're not over it." Now, let's close this out with quiet but powerful energy. Beyoncé. Because when Beyoncé moves, the entire industry pays attention. So right now, there are whispers. Nothing confirmed, but enough to get people talking. Possible performances. New visuals. Surprise moves. And if you know Beyoncé, you know she doesn't tease for no reason. She moves in silence, then drops something that shakes everything. And that's why this is important. Because even rumors about Beyoncé shift attention, dominate conversation, create anticipation. Other artists announce, Beyoncé just exists, and the world reacts. So, yeah, T-Squad. This week gave us resurrected feuds, backlash cycles, silent shade, delusional fan theories, and Beyoncé just casually controlling the industry from the shadows. And honestly, this is why celeb culture never gets boring. Because the drama doesn't end. It just evolves. Now I need to know, which story are you believing? And which one has you side-eyeing the internet like, be serious? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because we are always spilling the tea. And I'll catch you in the next one. Keep sipping that tea.